Forget everything you think you know about September tech events because this year's presentation is completely rewriting the rules. For the longest time, the September routine felt like clockwork. Tim Cook would walk out, show a few standard upgrades, introduce the usual phones, and everyone went home happy. But rumors point to a massive shift happening behind closed doors right now. Apple might be preparing to launch the most expensive product lineup in the company's history, while completely benching the phone that normal, everyday buyers actually walk into stores to purchase. That single change flips the entire strategy upside down. Before we look at the hardware, let us talk about when this massive event is actually happening. Apple has not sent out the official invites yet, but supply chain sources point straight to the second week of September. Labor Day lands on September 7th this year, and Apple always avoids hosting major events on a holiday. That makes Tuesday, September 8th, or Wednesday, September 9th, the most likely targets. That means we are only weeks away from seeing how these rumors play out in real life. When the curtain finally opens, the phone lineup is going to shock a lot of people. If you planned on walking into a retail shop this fall to grab the latest standard base model, you might walk away empty-handed. Reports indicate there will be no base model on that stage. Instead, the lineup is shrinking down to 3 premium options. You get the Advanced Pro, the Massive Pro Max, and an entirely new luxury folding phone. That means the cheapest entry point into the new generation is suddenly pushed straight up to the Pro tier. That change triggers a massive pricing problem. Rumors suggest the Pro model could jump by $200 to $300 right out of the gate. When you combine that hike with a brand new folding device expected to cost well over $2,000, the entire event changes personality. It stops being a balanced showcase for regular consumers. It transforms into an exhibition of high-end luxury hardware. Let us talk about that folding phone because the design details are fascinating. It supposedly features a large 7.8-inch inner display and a 5.5-inch outer screen, but specs on paper do not matter until you test the physical hardware. The very first thing you should do with any folding phone is hold it under harsh light and look right down the middle crease. If there is a deep trench running across the glass, it ruins the daily experience. Leaks claim Apple reduced the crease depth to under 0.15 millimeters using special liquid metal hinge parts. Still, you have to ask yourself a hard question. Do you really want to spend over $2,000 to be a beta tester for Apple's first folding experiment, or is it smarter to let others find the early flaws? For most people, the standard Pro model looks like a much safer bet, but it brings its own set of debates, especially around the cameras. This year, the main camera sensor is rumored to feature a true physical variable aperture. We do not need fancy digital animations during the keynote. We need to see real photos taken in blinding sunlight and pitch-black rooms. Modern phone photos often look fake because heavy background software tries too hard to fix every shadow and highlight. If a physical lens opening lets natural light do the work before software ruins the shot, that is a massive win for photography. Performance is taking a similar practical turn. Apple is introducing a new chip built on a much tighter manufacturing node, but everyday users stopped caring about raw speed benchmarks a long time ago. What matters is thermal efficiency. Does the phone stay cool in your hand during a long evening of heavy navigation? Does cellular data drain your battery by dinner time? That efficiency also highlights a frustrating gap between the two Pro models. The large Pro Max gets a generous physical battery boost, while the smaller Pro barely changes. If you hate huge, heavy phones but want all-day battery life, you are forced into a corner. Yet the biggest surprise of the season might not even be a phone. While everyone focuses on luxury mobile devices, Apple has reportedly finished developing a brand new home media box that has been sitting on shelves for months. The current Apple TV 4K launched way back in late 2022. A fresh replacement has been fully built and tested by employees behind closed doors, waiting only for Apple's new voice intelligence software to be completely finalized. If this device hits the stage alongside the phones, the main question on everyone's mind will not be the processor speed. It will be the price tag, especially after the last model quietly crept up to $200. My best opinion on this entire lineup is simple. Skipping a first-generation foldable phone and waiting for a more affordable base model or sticking with a reliable Pro variant is the smartest financial move for a regular buyer. Early tech hype is fun to watch, but everyday practicality wins in the long run. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.